We need to get organised. We need to unite this nation. All we're hearing about is the Muslim vote, the Muslim vote. Well, the Muslims make up 7% of the UK, yeah? We are a majority. We have had enough of mass immigration. No one's asked us, did we want 1 million people imported last year? No one asked us if we want to continually go into war. No one asked us. That's not democracy. No one's asking us the key decisions.
Let them go! 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 Let them go!
Jesus, look at the guys, Jesus. What? No way.
I like broccoli!
Breaking news here in batshit bonkers Britain, where there's been a stabbing of our children at a dance class, and the police have launched straight into their standard operating procedures for covering up for illegals. Number one, hide the identity of the attacker. Number two, divert attention away, say that he was from Cardiff. His name is Ali Al-Kati. Yeah, a very Welsh sounding name.
How many more children are going to die in our streets, Prime Minister? How many more children?
Time for change, Stormer.
Come on, it's needed. How many more children? Is it mine next? Got your photos, off you go. Make a real change! Our children!
I've just found out my friend's 9-year-old daughter was killed.
You don't want it!
Scumbag! The person I've held as a child, and you can't do shit!
I've got a pacemaker, and they've just arrested me for walking up here.
To reach a section 35.
Oh, because they're... Relax. You're joking. 5 seconds. I'm 73 years old, and I've come here because of them babies who's died. And I'm being arrested.
Today, like hundreds across the country, Southport Mosque's security was heightened. Instead of the crowds that hurled bricks at its windows and set fire to its charity clothing bank, just police, journalists and a resident handing out flowers. Iqbal and Mdad were inside the mosque on Tuesday night.
It's just crazy to see all these people behaving in the way they're behaving.
What happened in Southport on Tuesday, then in Hartlepool, Manchester, Aldershot and London took the government and police by surprise. Yesterday, the Prime Minister announced a new police task force, a national violent disorder unit, which will share intelligence across forces.
Hate can never survive, really. Love will always prevail in the end.
You know, are you sure this sort of hard line, we'll arrest you, we'll take you down approach is the right way to stop this?
I think we have to have a zero tolerance approach and let our police get on with the job in hand and let them do their jobs.
La ilaha illallah.
أشهد أن محمدًا رسول
We need your card to fund the marches. It's not hard. A killer's died, we can't ignore. Donate now, let's protest more. Hey, we need your card. We need your cash. We need your card. We need your cash.
Your hands up. Show me your hands. Show me your hands, please. Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Come over here.
Oh my God.
Okay, come and sit down here.
What are you doing?
Come and sit down here. Come and sit down here. Come and sit down here. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Andrew, I am arresting you under Section 41 of the Terrorism Act 2000 as I suspect that you are a terrorist and involved in the commission, preparation and instigation of acts of terror.
This is what you will call crime bombs.
These people are showing our country exactly who they are. Mosques targeted because they're mosques. And so I've just held a meeting with senior police and law enforcement leaders where we've resolved to show who we are. A country that will not allow understandable fear to curdle into division and hate in our communities. It's not protest. It's not legitimate. It's crime. Violent disorder. I can announce today that following this meeting, we will establish a national capability across police forces to tackle violent disorder. These thugs are mobile, they move from community to community, and we must have a policing response that can do the same. Shared intelligence, wider deployment of facial recognition technology, and preventative action, criminal behaviour orders to restrict their movements before they can even board a train.
Let's just ask you quickly, you have to choose now between Davos or Westminster?
Davos. Once you get out of Westminster, whether it's Davos or anywhere else, you actually engage with people that you can see working with in the future. Westminster is just a tribal shouting.
So Justin Trudeau's government is looking to pass through a bill called C63 Online Harms Act. Very similar to how the Online Safety Bill is being portrayed here in Britain. It says everyone who commits an offence under this act or any other act of Parliament, if the commission of the offence is motivated by hatred based on race, national or ethnic origin, language, colour, religion, sex, age, mental or physical disability, orientation or gender identity or expression, is guilty of an indictable offence and liable to imprisonment for life. Oh Canada, what has happened to that beautiful country?
Well, if you was born in Pakistan, originally from Pakistan, you must have been kidnapped by me.
You've been kidnapped by you?
Of course. Because there is no option to get you, right?
Okay. You have your women over there though.
Seriously. So you are in Canada, so I cannot say you anything.
Okay.
I cannot touch you anything, because it is Canada.
Yeah, well, yeah, definitely you couldn't touch me. There's laws to this shit here.
You know what I mean?
That's not that flattering. That's kind of scary.
Trust me, because like there was no option.
Okay. Well, you have a good night.
You too. Thank you.
Bye. Bye, Shababumbo.
In Pakistan, sentenced a Christian man to death over allegations of sharing hateful content against Muslims on social media.
It's a Christian country. It's a Christian country. Yes, it is. This is a Christian country.
You're jealous that we're taking over?
You're not taking over. Why are you taking over? How are you taking over?
Mate, we've got it, mate. We've got it in the
You've
car.
got it. Is that what
We're
you
loving
think?
it here.
You haven't.
Hunt for his guns there. Leave Mary alone.
From Sudan. From Sudan? 13 of you. Are you okay? You don't have life jackets? The fourth boat of migrants that we have seen so far today. You okay? Where have you come from? And we're very close, you can see, to the white cliffs of Dover now. It really has been quite an extraordinary morning out on the English Channel. Of course, we know this is now a very familiar scene.
Here's another busload of the fuckers just turned up today at the services in Cherwell Valley. Yeah, all come off the dinghies. See ya. All on the phones, all FaceTiming, so they must have internet. Yep. So there they all are. All come off.
This is for Rishi Sunak! وديال الخرطال ديال الفولد وديال الخرطال ديال الزرع والقرعه والقزبر والشلاطه والقناريه وديال القميله اللي عنده القميله بالشديان واللي عنده القميله بالخرزان هالدواء.
A Paris kebab vendor was filmed washing a tray in the Seine River. Minutes later, the same man was reportedly selling street food off it near the Eiffel Tower. Water samples revealed high levels of pollution of fecal origin.
Bueno, esto también es Barcelona. Multicultural.
And they've got a million different sizes. And because of this bikini, I'm swimming.
So when I was 11 years old, a Bosnian refugee family come and lived in the Bishop family in my road, yeah? The mum come with the little brother and the little sister because the dad was killed in Bosnia, yeah? Real refugees, okay? He grew up to be a wonderful young man, yeah? He's been successful. That is something that you would be proud of as a nation for helping him. That's not what this is, yeah? This is young, military-aged men come in who are aggressive and hostile to our nation with an alien ideology, yeah?
Absolutely, yeah, no,
so I would clear the hotels,
yeah.
I'd put the military on our borders, right? It's a national security threat. It was a national security, I'll give you another example. One refugee come to Bournemouth in the UK, said he was 15, got put into school, sexually harassed the girls, yeah? When he's 21, yeah, he goes out, he stabs to death a Royal Marine in the town centre. We then find out he's not 21, right? He's 25. So when you put him in school with our daughters, he was actually 19. Then we find out he shot 2 people dead in Serbia with a machine gun before he come here. Yeah, these are the people. You're playing the lottery with our kids. You're playing a lottery with our country.
What are you doing taking pictures of my child?
Sorry.
What are you doing taking pictures of my child?
Just for me.
Why are you doing? He's after being taking pictures of my child. He's after taking a picture of my child. He's after taking a picture of my child.
I doing that.
Who are you taking pictures of? He's after taking pictures of my child.
Oh my God, folks, look, it's down the whole way. It's the whole way. Oh my God. Look at it. The whole lot. More and more men every single day. All the way around the iPad building. Every single day. Look at that, that's going right down to the end of the road. On both streets.
England means everything to me. The easy choice would be to stay silent. I look at my country, I've got 3 children. It's my duty as an Englishman to make sure that I hand down a safe and prosperous country to them. They can tell people I'm a figure of hate. They can tell people I'm an extremist. The public don't buy it anymore. Most places I go, I get love. I get loved by the public because they've tried to make me a leper because I talk about issues that expose their failures. They have failed with mass migration, they failed with integration, they failed with assimilation. The entire British Parliament have pandered and cowered in the face of ideologies that wish to destroy this nation. They got on their knees for the Marxists, Black Lives Matter. They cower in fear in the face of Islam. They dare not even speak about it. There's 1,000 years of English history here, 1,000 years, and they're going to give it away in 60 years. No one since Winston Churchill or William Gladstone, not one single person in that building has spoke about Islam. Bearing in mind how many jihad attacks we've had, we're not even allowed to ask the question. People now are scared to even talk. That's how they've got us. People are scared to even talk. Now, freedom of speech is the most pivotal point on this, because if we can't have the discussion, we can never solve the problem. We are desperate for someone to talk about it. Women are scared, parents are scared, they're looking at their country, we don't recognise it anymore. It's now or never for Europe, yeah? We haven't got long left. With the borders opening the way they are, there is a mass immigration which is changing the face of this country forever. Not for the good. No one can say it's for the good. There's no one. The criminality is going up, the level of violence is going up, terrorism's going up. We're made to feel like foreigners in our own country. We can't speak up. Their labels are far right, their labels are racist, their labels of Islamophobe, gone. Doesn't matter. No one cares now. No one cares. They've overplayed their hand. They've lied and lied and lied. Already should have been a revolution in this country over the rape and prostitution, torture and murder of our daughters in every town and city. Not just the fact that the Islamic gangs done it, but the fact that they knew about it, the police forces knew about it, covered up. They all let it happen. And that they say it out loud. They let a generation of our daughters be kidnapped and raped, and they did not care. We are seen by them as cattle. When we fear them, that's tyranny. When they fear us, that's democracy. We have had enough of mass immigration. No one's asked us if we want 1 million people imported last year. No one asked us if we want to continually go into war. No one asked us. That's not democracy. No one's asked us the key decisions. You created us. Your weakness, your cowardice to tackle the problem, as you've allowed jihadism and that ideology to grow into such a power in this country. Do you know who's funded everything in this country? Saudi Arabia, Qatar and Iran. How have they got bases in our capital city? These fascist ideologies, these abuse of human rights in all these countries, they own half the capital city. You're a generation away from losing our country. That's what we are. And everyone wants to sit back and watch it happen. I'm a product of the environment. I spoke about Islamic jihad before people even knew what jihad was. But Luton is a blueprint for every town and city.